The basketball world lost another legend in 2020. Rest in peace to Tommy Heinson, who passed away November 10th at age 86, one of the greatest players of his time, a lifelong Celtic, 8-time NBA champion, 6-time All-Star, legendary color commentator, the 6'7" forward played during the Bob Cousy, Bill Russell era. Heinson spent over 20 seasons as player and coach for the Seas. Many Boston fans know him as an announcer. His best moments getting animated and fired up, especially when refs make bad calls.
They're gonna call it a hard foul? These guys are ridiculous!
What a terrible call!
How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. This video is here to pay tribute to the NBA legend. After a successful college career at Holy Cross, the New Jersey native made his NBA debut in the 56-57 season, a territorial pick taken by the Celtics the same year teammate Bill Russell came into the league. Russell drafted second by the St. Louis Hawks. Red Auerbach snatched him away. The rest was history. After a 39-33 season led by prime Bob Cousy and Bill Sharman, the transition for the rookie to the league was flawless. Heinsohn, the only Celtic to play all 72 games, a huge improvement for the franchise, averaged over 16 points, nearly 10 rebounds, pretty much a big four, alongside Bob, Bill, and Bill. Russell only played 48 games his rookie year. That's why Heinsohn won Rookie of the Year while earning a trip to the All-Star team. Continued to excel in the postseason. The team's leading scorer in 10 games averaged 23 points, almost 12 rebounds, put up 24 and nearly 13 boards in the finals. Would have had a strong case winning finals MVP if the award existed back then, especially finishing with 37 points, 23 rebounds in Game 7. No teammate scored more than 20 that game in a 2-point win over superstar Bob Pettit and the St. Louis Hawks. His brilliance in the front court with Russell allowed the franchise to become a strong dynasty, averaged 18 and 10 his second season. This time, Russell, Sharman, and Cousy were the All-Stars. Heinsohn left out. Russell only played 4 of the possible 6 finals games in 58. That's why Boston didn't win the title. It was clear the Seas were Russell's team. Heinsohn once again brilliant his third season, led his team in scoring, 24.3 points, almost 9 rebounds. Russell the 7th leading scorer in the finals, but averaged close to 30 rebounds and a sweep over the Lakers. Heinsohn continued to lead his team in scoring the next year. In 1960, averaged 21.7 points, similar numbers in the playoffs, 22.5 points in the finals, another 7-game series win against the Hawks. Boston extremely balanced on the Reds offense. 5 of the best players scored between 18 to 24 points in Game 7. Heinsohn would make the All-Star team again from 61 to 65. After Sharman was getting old, Boston picked up where they left off, averaged 21 and 10, once again put up 22 points in the finals, number 1 for his team, very well balanced. Russell averaged around 17 and 29. Heinsohn's best season came in 62, put up over 22 points, 1 of 4 total All-Stars on his team. While teammate Russell won his 3rd MVP that season, star player Sam Jones emerging into one of the best guards in the league, the team simply unstoppable. After 6 seasons, his play and role started to regress, put up 19 points a game in 63. Sam Jones became the number 1 scoring option. Heinsohn started in the All-Star game. John Havlicek, a rookie, the 7th pick, allowed the franchise to continue becoming a dynasty and winning. Brilliant in the 63 finals, beating the Lakers in 6, Heinsohn averaged 23.3 points, over 9 rebounds, one of 3 Celtics to average 20 plus in the biggest stage. The very next year, the winning continued again, putting up 16 and 6 on a 58-win team. All of a sudden, young Havlicek has risen to become the team's number 1 scorer, while Russell and Casey Jones took care of the playmaking duties. After Cousy retired, Heinsohn didn't break a sweat over Will Chamberlain's Warriors, a 5-game final series win, put up 15 and 9, one of the role players. Jones and Havlicek did most of the scoring. Russell the leader, rim protector, and facilitator. Heinsohn had the pleasure in winning another championship his final year as a player, 1965. Made the All-Star team but didn't play due to injury. Averaged 13.6 points, 6 rebounds his final 67 games, nearly the same exact numbers in the postseason. A fitting way to go out, knocking off Wilt, followed by the rival Lakers in the finals. One of the least competitive 5-game final series. Elgin Baylor got hurt early in the playoffs. Jerry West averaged 34 by himself. Heinsohn 11.5 points. Teammate Sam Jones averaged 28. Havlicek 18. Russell 18, 25, and 6. The perfect ending to an illustrious Hall of Fame career. 8 championships in 9 seasons. Something we'll never see again. Made 4 All-NBA teams between 61 to 64. Top 10 in MVP voting twice. A 99.4% Hall of Fame probability according to Basketball Basketball Reference goes to show how successful his career was, having a 61-79 win percentage every season, playing in 9 out of 9 NBA Finals, all under red Auerbach. Heinsohn's simply one of the most underrated, underappreciated Celtics all-time greats in the 50s and 60s. The first name we think about, Bill Russell and Coach Red Auerbach, followed by the Havliceks, Kuzis, Sams, and KC Joneses of the world, and then it's Heinsohn and Bill Sharman would be next to come up. Boston simply wouldn't have won all these titles without the 6'7" forward, averaged over 18.5 points, over 654 games played, had his number 15 jersey retired in '66, the 4th ever Celtic. The craziest stat, he was around for every one of the Celtics' 17 championships, whether as a player, coach, or broadcaster, simply a winner in every stage of his professional life. Has a case being a top 100 player all time, ranked anywhere between 90 to 130 would be a fair assessment. An influential NBA figure in the early days, the 2nd ever president of the Players Union, started by teammate Kuzi. His impact on the game will never be forgotten. After retirement, Heinsohn coached the Celtics from 69 to 78, officially became the head coach starting in the 69-70 season, won the title in 74 and 76 as head coach, coach of the year in 73, led his squad to 68 wins, didn't win the title due to the banged up Havlicek in the playoffs. Not only is Heinsohn one of the best players of his time, but also one of the best coaches during his era, a respectable 427 to 263 record, made the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame as coach in 2015, one of 4 people alongside former teammate Bill Sharman, the legendary John Wooden, and Lenny Wilkins to make it to the Hall, both as player and coach. Also called 4 finals from 84 to 87, 3 of which involved the Lakers and Celtics. Spent some time with the NBA on CBS before NBC took over. Part of the Celtics broadcasting team from 1981 all the way into the 2018-19 season. One of the finest voices basketball will ever have, Heinsohn exemplifies what it means to live, laugh, and enjoy what he does, surrounds himself with the people he loves most, lived and breathed Boston Celtics 24/7. The entire NBA and Boston Celtics community mourns the passing of the legend. His unique personality and energy on the air will forever be in our memories. Tommy Heinson, rest in peace.